Hello, fellow LEGO friends, and welcome back to what has turned out to be a surprising and somewhat disappointing build. After much anticipation and a long wait, I finally got my hands on the latest Lord of the Rings set, Barad-dûr, which takes us on a 5,471-piece journey back to Middle-earth. As the largest set I've ever assembled, I expected to be awestruck, but to my surprise, it's not as impressive as I had hoped. Join me as we explore this monumental set, uncovering both its moments of brilliance and the areas where it falls short. Let's dive in and see if the towering fortress of Sauron truly lives up to its legendary status. Beginning with the model itself, the tower is undeniably massive on display, commanding attention with its sheer presence. However, while its size is certainly impressive, I can't help but wish it were even taller. The proportions feel slightly off to me. The base is robust and bulky, but the tower itself seems a bit short. When compared to its movie reference, it doesn't quite capture the grandeur I was hoping for. It feels like a blend of Minas Morgul and Barad-dûr rather than staying true to one or the other. The tower's all-black exterior is visually striking, with the dark portions of the build rich in texture and detail that truly stand out. However, the stone structure wrapping around the tower feels somewhat artificial to me, lacking the natural integration I would have preferred. The base of the model introduces additional colors, which I can appreciate as a representation of lava casting its fiery glow onto the walls. Yet the use of similar colors in the middle section doesn't quite resonate with me. I would have liked a stronger connection between the base and the middle section, giving the impression that lava is naturally emerging from the rocks. At the bottom level, I was particularly drawn to the small towers surrounding the gate. They add a charming touch, though their loose attachment to the base makes them feel less secure. The gate itself is operable through an internal mechanism, but given the open back of the structure, this feature seems a bit redundant. The middle section of the tower, unfortunately, is the least captivating part of the build for me. While there are two small towers flanking each side, they are inaccessible from the inside, which feels like a missed opportunity to add more depth and playability. As we ascend higher, however, the set truly comes into its own. The upper portion of the tower is richly detailed, featuring a few windows made with orange and grille pieces that evoke the effect of fire glowing from within. The highlight of the entire build for me is undeniably the Eye of Sauron. This part was the most enjoyable and unexpectedly delightful aspect of the construction. The eye is designed to move, skillfully mimicking the menacing, watchful movement seen in the film. A red light brick is cleverly mounted at an angle on the back, casting an eerie red glow onto the eye when activated, adding a dynamic and atmospheric element to the model. The use of orange and brown bricks around the eye further enhances this effect, making it appear as if the eye is truly ablaze. One of the most satisfying aspects of this model is how it's divided into three distinct sections. Each floor slides smoothly into place, creating a more cohesive and sturdy structure, rather than simply stacking like traditional floors. Turning the fortress around reveals the full interior, which, to my disappointment, felt like a missed opportunity. Many of the details didn't quite add up or align with the dark, menacing tone you'd expect from Sauron's domain. The structure is divided into 5 distinct floors, each with its own purpose, but the execution leaves much to be desired. The ground floor serves as an armory and smithy for the orc army. Here, freshly cast helmets, shields, and weapons are displayed next to grindstones and anvils, which makes for an intriguing setting. A stream of lava is cleverly utilized, not only for melting metals, but also as a twisted method of torture, though it appears one unfortunate soul didn't survive the process. Yet, just to the right, there's a small cave with a fish, possibly intended as a resting spot for Gollum. This detail, however, feels out of place, especially when you consider that the fish would hardly survive in lava. Above this, a hidden compartment contains an Easter egg that might reference Shelob, but it feels too small and out of context for my taste. Moving up, the next floor is a dining hall of sorts, which struck me as odd. I can't quite imagine orcs sitting around a neatly set table, ordering from a menu as suggested by the sticker on the back wall. It feels too civilized for creatures of such brutality. In this room, there's another hidden compartment, this time referencing the 3 rings of power given to the Elf Kings. A nice touch, but again, it feels out of place. The throne room on the next floor is the one area that feels right to me. It's dark, mature, and fittingly foreboding, with Sauron's banners draped across the walls and a stark, black throne that likely belongs to the mouth of Sauron. A noticeable knob sticks out, but pulling it activates a fascinating play feature. The throne splits in half, the walls move to the sides in sync, and Sauron's palantir is revealed. Behind the palantir, there's a sticker depicting Sauron's plans to conquer Middle-earth with additional stonework details on the sides. The palantir itself uses a Lego crystal ball element with a minifigure head inside, cleverly printed with the White Tree of Gondor on one side and Bilbo's bag end on the other, both engulfed in flames. Above this, you'll find the mouth of Sauron's study, a concept that doesn't quite sit right with me. The idea of Sauron leisurely reading books seems entirely out of character. Was he perhaps reading The Tale of the Hobbit? The study is adorned with a few more stickers, including one of Sauron's portrait. And on the desk lies Frodo's mithril shirt, a chilling reminder used to demoralize the king's army into believing the Hobbit had perished. Surprisingly, the window panes here aren't stickers, but feature a neat print of scrolls. Finally, the top floor houses a library, complete with the largest sticker used for detailing. There are stairs leading up to the taller shelves, which amusingly spin in place. But honestly, did the Lego designers ever watch The Lord of the Rings? What kind of books would Sauron possibly store there? The Twilight series, perhaps? At the front, there's a scroll with some hidden meaning, but overall, the room makes little sense in the grand scheme of the fortress. In the end, the set is marred by too many rooms that feel out of place and an overabundance of stickers for a set of this size and price. What could have been a dark, imposing fortress instead feels like a disjointed mix of ideas, some of which simply don't fit the world of Sauron. The minifigure lineup in this set includes 10 characters, though a few of them left me a bit underwhelmed. Let's start with Gollum, whose new faceprint feels like a step backward compared to previous versions. The molded cloth piece with its dark tan print on top is a nice touch, but overall, this minifigure doesn't quite capture the essence of Gollum as well as it could have. Next, we have the 2 hobbits, Frodo and Sam. Frodo carries the One Ring, while Sam is armed with a sword and the Phial of Galadriel. The set also includes a mini Mount Doom build, perfect for recreating the iconic final moments of The Return of the King. While these minifigures are well executed, they don't offer anything particularly new. Following the hobbits is a remarkable selection of orcs. There are 4 in total, each boasting distinct torso and leg prints, which is fantastic. However, their heads only come in 2 variations, each with alternate face prints. One of the orcs features a new helmet design, part of a family of helmet pieces that includes 4 different types, 3 copies of each, and a single copy of the helmets Sam and Frodo used to disguise themselves as orcs on their perilous journey to Mount Doom. Next up is the Orc General, Gothmog, equipped with a beautifully printed chestplate. Beneath it, his torso shares the same print as one of the foot soldiers, but with the addition of a tan arm to reference his deformed limb, as seen in the source material. This attention to detail is a nice nod to the character's distinct appearance. The highlight of the set, however, lies in the final 2 minifigures. The mouth of Sauron features updated prints and a helmet piece made of a rubbery material. Sauron himself, a character who, to my knowledge, has never been done before in Lego, is equipped with a new helmet and shoulder piece combo. He comes with his formidable mace, and beneath that impressive new element lies a mini figurehead with a fiery, menacing look. The Sauron face is, without a doubt, one of the standout features of this set, making it a true collector's item for fans of the series. This set, number 10333, The Lord of the Rings, Barad-dûr, is priced at $460 American or euros, or 400 British pounds. It comes with 3 instruction manuals, each dedicated to a different section of the build. If you're interested in adding this iconic structure to your collection, the link is provided for your convenience. As we conclude this detailed exploration of the set, it's evident that while it boasts moments of brilliance, it also has its fair share of shortcomings. The towering structure, though undeniably impressive, doesn't quite capture the full essence of its cinematic counterpart. The interior, with its mix of intriguing and perplexing details, leaves us wishing for a more cohesive and authentic representation of Sauron's Dark Fortress. However, the set finds its redemption in the meticulously crafted minifigures, particularly in the striking depictions of Sauron and the mouth of Sauron, which truly shine as standout elements. For fans of Middle-earth, this set offers a blend of nostalgia and new design elements, even if it doesn't hit the mark on every level. Whether it becomes the centerpiece of your collection or simply a source of creative inspiration, it's a journey worth embarking on, if only to witness the eye of Sauron vigilantly watching over your Lego world. Overall, I must admit, my feelings lean towards disappointment, and once the build was completed, I found myself wishing I had opted for Rivendell instead. But that's just my take. I'd love to hear yours. Let me know in the comments if this set will find a place in your Lego collection. A big thank you to everyone who stayed with me until the end, and until next time, happy building.